So in this video, what we're going to go over is scraping a lot of brands' websites, and we'll use whatever scraping techniques are necessary. To be completely honest, if you're watching this video and you've never seen my channel before, I am not an engineer. To be quite frank, I don't even know what I'm doing. I am just going to show you the best ways that I know to scrape this because I'm trying to create videos that I wish that existed when I started learning these things, and now, I'm just going to produce it for what I know at this point. And also, I've never seen these websites before, so I'm not even sure if we'll be able to scrape these things. I just have 5 tasks in front of me, and we're going to try to get it done. So let's jump in. The first, we have this cpgd.xyz brand builders kind of thing, and we need to be able to scrape these. And so this is the page we need to scrape, and it looks like everything is just popping up. Now, if you're new to scraping, see how when I first was on the page, see how it would kind of like we'd scroll all the way down and then it would load more, and then we'd scroll all the way down and it would load more. It's called an infinite scroll as far as the what's called the pagination goes. So you have to think about that when you're doing your scrape. The other thing to think about here is we want this information, but when you click, yeah, we have the website and we have their location, we have a description, we have some nice things in here. If you are using this for lead generation, having a website is one of the most important things. And so we're going to try to grab that website. And if we can't, we'll just use something like Clearbit or Claygen in clay.com in order to grab this stuff. So the super basic way to get this done is to just use Instant Data Scraper and then roll through all of these, which we can do. So we see an Instant Data Scraper, we get all this information. Okay, cool. The biggest thing we want to make sure though is that we get the company name. And so right off the bat, it looks like we'd be able to get this using Instant Data Scraper. We can just put on infinite scroll and then just let it rip. And we'll just make sure that the number goes over 50. Oh, for those, actually, I am just realizing for the YouTube video, you all probably cannot even see that I'm using Instant Data Scraper. Actually, I think I'm just talking to nothing. Oh no, I think it's working. I don't even think there's a camera on right now. But anyway, so we are scrolling through. We just got 150. If you cannot see my Instant Data Scraper screen right now, I apologize. After this one, we'll restart the video with a full screen view. But see how I'm not scrolling on anything and it's just rolling through and it's just collecting all of the information? That's one way to get this. But now we're going to actually pause this and we're going to try a different way, which I am going to pause this part of the video and share my full screen. Way that we could get at this is, so what you're looking for is a scraper that can scrape this and then click in and then scrape this. And so there's actually a scraper that can do this called Scrapestorm. This is it right here. And I just realized that I changed computers and I don't even have Scrapestorm on this computer right now. So I guess we'll just download it right now and we'll see if we can get it up super quick. But so Scrapestorm has the ability for you to do that. Let's just see about scraping the other ones, and we'll go into a tutorial of Scrapestorm. So founder made, yeah, these are just tough because you almost have to just click view all. Now let's see if we click on this. Yeah, then you get their products when you click on it. So this is possibly a Scrapestorm scrape as well, but Instant Data Scraper is going to be the best thing for you to grab everything that you can. This exhibitor directory, okay, this is interesting as well. So I'm just going to click on this and just see how everything's made. Okay, so the website's there. Oh, so we have to paginate this too. Okay, so this is a perfect situation for Scrapestorm. So we're just going to install Scrapestorm right now, and so you guys can see it literally as we log in. I'm actually going to pause the video and I'm going to install Scrapestorm so you don't have to bear watching me do this. All right, so I've downloaded Scrapestorm. We're going to go back to this exhibitor directory and I'm going to copy and paste the exhibitors, like the link that we're looking at right now. And then we're going to go to Scrapestorm. I really hope that you can see my whole screen right now. Otherwise, we're going to ruin this part of the video, but we'll see. So this looks super complicated. It's actually really simple to be able to use Scrapestorm. You just have to know what you're looking at. So we're going to click enter a list or table or web page to scrape automatically. And then we're going to just click get started. It's going to put you straight into smart mode. For if you're watching this video and you have to learn from me, you should only use smart mode. Don't worry about flowchart mode. This is like a crazy thing to try to learn. So we'll open up this right here, and then it's going to automatically try to find what you want to scrape. And okay, so it did it incorrectly. That is not what we wanted it to scrape. So it was using auto detect, and it did not detect what we wanted it to detect. So we are going to select it on the page. So I click select in page. We're going to go to the top, and we're going to click this element, and then we're going to click this element. And so now we just told it, hey, the thing that we want is these things right here. And then see how it says paging, and it's going to say auto detect success. That's not true. See how it's hovering over this too. That is not a success. So we're going to hit select button, and then we're going to pick our click button right there. And now we should be good to go. Now the thing that we need to do is we need to be able to click into these to get more information. So what we're going to do is you're going to hover over the name link or the link that passes you to the next one. And you can tell that this link brings you to where you want to go, because if you click on it straight from here, it's going to open up the page that we need. And so that's exactly what we want to do. So now we're going to, oh, geez. Okay. We're going to delete this, confirm that we're deleting the page. And then we're going to go back to this one. You probably didn't even notice this tab. So look at the bottom left over here if you can't see my mouse. This tab is what we're doing, what we did with that. So now we're going to hover over everything here, and then see this button scrape in. So we're going to click on scrape in, and now it's going to open up the thing that we need. So now this page type is a detail page. A detail page is, I mean, I'm sorry, but this is a detail page. I don't know really what else to tell you. So now we're just going to map the detail page. It's like that meme. It's like that guy who was like, this is a tree because it is. Like, I can't tell you why it's a detail page. It's just, this just is. So we're going to have field 1, and then we're going to point it at the website. This field contains a URL link. Would you like to scrape it? I always do, because why not? Because this is bush beans, and then this is bush beans. You have 2 of them. Deal with it later. It's not that big of a deal. Whenever you're scraping, you want to grab too much information because you don't want to go back and try to redo the scrape. So we're just going to keep clicking add field, and we're going to grab everything that we can. What link is in there? I don't know. Okay, so that's an expo link. We'll grab it. It's fine. Whatever. We'll grab it. So then we'll hit that. We'll hit that. So now this looks like this is all of the data that we want to be able to grab. Ooh, what's this contact button? We always want contact buttons. Let's click add field and hit contact. Ooh, okay, so now Scrapestorm does allow us to scrape in again within scraping in. So let's just check this out and see if it's worth it. And is it worth it? No, it's not. Okay, so we're going to delete that. That's not worth going to. Yep, delete that. Okay, cool. So now what you can do is to keep yourself organized, you can rename the columns while you're here. So I'll be like website, and then we'll say Stephanie, we'll say contact 1. It's a little tedious to keep renaming these, and it's so much easier to do in a Google Sheet to rename these things. So when I do this, I like to just do the super obvious ones that we should just have. So this is company, or I'm going to call it exhibitor name because it's bushbeans.com, and I don't think all these companies are from Bush Beans. So I'm just going to say exhibitor name. And then we have the website, which we need. This is just the website again. This doesn't mean anything. This is just their category. Then we have contact 1. Now that I have contact 1 here, I'll remember like this is contact 2, this is contact 3, this is contact 4, whatever. And actually we could, just for the tutorial, if you want to know, you could also delete these columns when you don't need them, and you just do it like that. Now we can just hit start, and hopefully the magic will happen. Hopefully. So we just hit start, and we pull up this interface, which honestly, I just like feel like a hacker anytime I use something like this. So it's extracting the data. Okay, perfect. So now we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. So this looks like it's working. You can see what's going on by clicking show page. So we got Springbank honey. What do we got? 100 pure. Cool. And everything. So now one thing that I'm watching out for right now is we are not getting the website for everybody. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to expand this and just try to see what it sees. Ooh, very interesting. Okay, I'm glad this is happening so that we could go over it. Um, okay, so we're actually going to stop this and we're going to run it again. So we're going to export this later. Don't worry about it. So to edit, you're going to click this pencil button over here. So what was happening that was so interesting? We were, oh, what the heck? I want to go back. All right, I guess it's going to force me to do it this way. Oh, okay. Oh, it brought up my workflow again. Okay. So what was happening that was so interesting? When you scrape like this, it is telling you, okay, what the heck? Sometimes this will happen, and what I like to do is to just restart. But I don't want to restart. But I guess we'll have to. So let's go through this real quick one more time. Just let it run, do its thing, and I'll just skip through everything real quick because it wasn't loading. This page, selected page. Because this is super important to show you what just happened because this is going to happen quite often and you really need to see this. Okay, so now we're going to scrape in. We're going to get ourselves set up same way that we were doing everything before. Okay, so before we saw that I was scraping name, website, categories from here. Problem came up though. I'm not sure if you saw it because the video was going so fast. Sometimes it would say name and then it would say like founded date and then it would say categories and then it would say website. And it's like, oh shoot, how are we supposed to possibly get structured data if that's what we're getting, right? So if we just bring everything back again the same way, we're going to set it up all the same exact way, right? Stephanie, Kate, what's up, Kate? Oh, we didn't get Stephanie's link, but that's fine. Cool. Right. So now what we're going to do is if we can't get that website the way that we think we were going to get that website, what we can do is we can add a field and see how this whole box lights up with blue. We're just going to grab the entire box. So I'll click on that and see how in our preview here we got everything. Later, we can use a regular expression or we can use AI to just say in this text here, what's the website? The other thing that we're going to do is if there's only like one employee, I'm not sure if it's going to capture everything. So let's grab this box too. And then again, later, we'll just ask AI and we'll be like, what are the names in here? So now we'll hit start again. And now we should be back in business. There's one other thing that we just need to watch out for. I'm going to let this run and then I'll show you if that comes up. So now we're getting everything, but we got everything the first time too. Okay, cool. But see now how in field 10, I mean, you can't see it right now, but we're grabbing everything in field 10. You can't see the preview, but we're grabbing everything in field 10. So one thing that we have to watch out for is see how we have all of these right here, all of these booths and everything. I don't know, maybe this is like 20. We'll call it like 20. What we want to make sure is that we do actually paginate to the next page. Because if we don't paginate to the next page, then we have to figure out what's going on. And if we don't paginate to the next page, we might be SOL and have to call a real engineer. Wow, there's so many pages. Oh man, I feel so bad for the person on my team who is doing this. Okay, so let's go check out Scrapestorm. And so it's on 12. So right now, you're doing a little bit of just like a sit and wait, to be completely honest. Because we just need to sit and see, does it get past that number that we're looking for? So we need to make sure that it paginates. AB World Foods, see this? AB World Foods. We need to wait to see AB World Foods, and then we'll know that it paginated. So honestly, we just wait. 5-star food, we can check in and see how far we are. Okay, so we're getting there. Yeah, 20, 25 is probably what it is. 50-50. Seventh Heaven. Come on. Big money. Big money. Big money. Come on. All right. I have a memory of a goldfish and I forgot what we're looking for. Oh, AB World Foods. Okay. Come on. Big money. Big money. AB World Foods. All right. Do we get the next one? We got the next one. Okay. And then we can just confirm what the next one is. It's Abbott's. We're still getting everything. For the purpose of this YouTube video, we're just going to keep moving on because now this is set on autopilot. It's going to grab everything that we need and we're going to keep rolling through our list. Okay, this one. Okay, so oftentimes brands like this will have a section. So the tough part here that I'm immediately seeing is they have non-alcoholic beers, they have non-alcoholic spirits, they have mocktails, they have mixers, they have all this crazy like categorization of stuff. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll put somewhere a place where you can grab as many of the brands as possible in one go. And so I'm going to look for that. So we have featured snacks, pantry, bakery, beverage, pet sale. Okay. And women founded brands. Don't forget that, of course. Um, let's see. There's sometimes a place where you can go and it'll just say, here's all of the brands, 1,000 healthy food products shipped from small independent US makers to your door. Okay. Careers, standards, about, support, seller, sell, resources, bubble goods, rewards, blog. Let's check resources. Because sometimes they'll say, like, join all of the brands that are on here, and then they'll put all their brands on here. This doesn't look like one of those times. All right, so check out new arrivals. So again, this would probably still be a cause to use Scrapestorm. But we want to try to find one of these that is so big. Like it for 73 products, it's not that great. Okay, 871 products. This is pretty good. And I want to keep going through this. The featured section, because it looks like the featured section is going to get us as much as we can. I think we already did that one. 871 brands and bestsellers, most reviewed, 871. Okay, that most reviewed and bestsellers looks like they just did the same thing. Exclusives won't be it. As seen on TV, it won't be it. Brands, no, no, no. So we can probably cover, because what we're trying to do, I don't really care about the products here. I care about the actual brand of the companies. So what we can probably do is we could probably cover as much ground. We can probably cover like 50% of the website, 60% of the website. If all we did was just focus on most reviewed and just grab these. Or we could focus on bestsellers, whichever one your heart desires, but they're all basically the same thing. So now let's look at this structure. Bubble goods, e-gift card. Okay. Oh, wait, this is the brand. My eyes hurt so bad. I'm so stupid. Why was I looking at that? Okay, cool. Neckboard sea salt crisp bread. Okay. What we're really looking for here is something to say what the company name is. Okay, this is interesting. This social is pretty interesting. Woman founded. Love that for you. How to enjoy, pack size, allergy warning. All right, nothing is popping out to me here and saying, "Oh yeah, this this is the brand of the company," which is a little unfortunate. We might have to use AI or oh, wait. I've been looking at this entirely wrong. I'm so stupid. Norwegian Baked is the name of the company. Hey, this might be the worst YouTube channel. I mean, YouTube video. I mean, maybe it is the worst YouTube channel. This might be the worst YouTube video of all time because I've been working all day and I was getting tired. But okay, that's fine. There's another thing here to check out. Why? No, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna set this up in Scrapestorm the exact same way. We're just gonna pause this and we're gonna open a new tab so that we can just run some more things. We'll just go home and we'll run this one back. So we will hit this, get started. Cool. Again, super, super similar process. Let it load. Let it map itself out, figure out whatever it thinks you're going to want. So now there's no website really on these. So we could just scrape the surface level here and we're going to get basically everything that we're going to get. But wait a minute. I just saw something. Hold on. Let's jump in here. Never mind. Okay. Because sometimes they'll let you scrape by like the company over here, but they don't have the list of the companies over here, which is fine. We'll still figure this out. Never mind. All right. So let's see what happens when we scrape into this and see if there's any information here that we really want. I don't think there will be. Maybe this social link is worth scraping into, maybe to just grab that. But I'm not over the moon about trying to grab that. Okay, wait. I actually clicked on the wrong link here. That's bringing us to a collection, and I don't want the collection. All right, so what we're going to do here is none of these links are bringing us to the next page. So we are going to try to click on one of these and see if that does it for us. It brought us to the collections page again. Okay, so that's not what we want. Now we're going to go back and we're going to try to add a field. And we're going to try to add a field. So if you click on this link, this is like the link that's going to bring you to the next page. So we're going to click on that. This field contains a URL link. Would you like to scrape it? Yes. Let's see if we could scrape into that and get us what we need, which we can. So the unfortunate part about this is it all works based off of what is the first. So the preview that you're going to see is what is the first thing here. And I wish I could just delete this one because I don't want to be looking at that one. But we're going to have to live with it. So we'll see if there's anything. Right, never mind. It's not worth it. Yeah. There's no website there. It's not like we're going to get anything crazy important if we grab that. So let's just make sure that we are auto detecting the paging correctly and let's just move on. So we are detecting the paging correctly. We can hit start and then we can run this. Oh, I would have to upgrade. So we have this set. We'll launch it when we're ready to set, and then we can just move on to the last one. Subscriptions. Trusted by 1,029 brands. Okay. View Shopify App Store reviews. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. So the request from our customer was to find anybody that is using this company, and Skio looks like a SaaS. Oh, so then we're not even going to worry about this. Web development, creative growth, SaaS, compare, case studies, interviews, integrations, API, team pricing. Oh, we're not going to worry about this at all. We're just going to go to Built With and we're just going to grab. I think maybe our customer was like, oh, can you grab these people right here? Which I would just take a screenshot of this and just ask OpenAI, just ask GPT-4, like all of the brands that they see. But the way better thing to do is just go to Built With and download a list of all the people using Skio. So we're going to be good with that. I hope that this was useful as a scraping tutorial where I kind of just went off the cuff. Not sure if anyone's going to find anything useful from this, but we just took it off the cuff, showed a couple scraping things, ask ChatGPT if you need more help. You know, it always can help with that stuff. So I appreciate you always watching the videos, and this one's over.